What's up, fight fans? This is Kirk DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Canelo Alvarez and Andre Ward. Canelo Alvarez reacts to Andre Ward predicting Plant victory. Wow. Canelo Alvarez has reacted with amusement when reminded that Andre Ward predicts a victory for Caleb Sweethands Plant this Saturday night in their Showtime pay-per-view fight. HBO. Canelo first assured the media that he would win on Saturday night, and then said that Ward might want to come out of retirement and face him. For the record, the still young 37-year-old SOG Ward retired 4 years ago after defeating Sergey Kovalev in the rematch in June of 2017. Ward isn't expected to ever come out of retirement, even for a massive payday against Canelo. Ward has given Plant tips on beating Canelo, and there's a lot of interest from boxing fans in wanting to know what he told him. It's no mystery what Plant needs to do to beat Canelo, since Floyd Mayweather already done it. But Canelo says that he's improved, but we can only take his word on that because he stayed away from slick boxers since his close fight against Adislandi Lara. He says, "My emotions are under control," said Canelo during Wednesday's final press conference. "I can remain calm." It's good that Canelo, 56, 1, 2, and 38, kept his emotions under control on Wednesday during the final press conference with the IBF super middleweight champion Plant, which is 21-0, because it would have looked bad if he attempted to get him to land a blow. Canelo struck Plant in the face with a right hand slap during their press conference in Los Angeles 2 months ago on September 4th, causing a cut up under the right eye. The scar is still up under that eye that Canelo gave him. If Canelo had done the same thing today in response of being insulted, it would contest needed to be postponed at a tremendous loss of money. And he said, "We'll see," when told that Andre Ward is predicting Plant wins. He said, "It's going to be a knockout. Maybe he wants to come out of retirement to fight me, but we will see." He says, "I'm in love with my power. Watch. Making history is what I want. I'm excited. Only 5 fighters in the history of boxing accomplished being an undisputed fight. I'll be the 6th. He, Anthony Joshua, came to my gym and watched me spar, and he exchanged a couple words, and that's it. When I'm moving up in weight, because I'm losing too much weight, for me, because I lose too much power when I lose weight. In this weight class, 168, I feel strong, I feel good, and I still cut weight, but not the same," said Canelo. So, basically, he responded to Andre Ward, because that was a lot to take in. And it was like, "We'll see, my friend." And the thing that sticks out to me, it's not the fact that he reacted on Andre Ward. It's really the fact of him wanting Ward to come out of retirement. I think that Canelo is running out of people to fight. I don't think he wants to go back down the road of Triple G. I don't want to see a third fight, because it would just be another older guy that was once a very good fighter fighting a younger guy in his peak. I mean, who wants to see that? We've seen that twice. It was very good and entertaining when we saw it, but I think timing was the best. Okay, I think timing would have been the best situation for that. But I think he's running out of competition, really, if you think about it. Him calling out someone that's retired is a sign to me that he's looking for another challenge. Okay, I don't see him going nowhere near light heavyweight with those other guys. But I do see him wanting Andre Ward to come out to do something, because he's an undefeated fighter. Undefeated fighters hold a lot of merit. Okay, especially ones that did miraculous things in the sport of boxing, just like Andre Ward did. A lot of people would agree or disagree. I just did a video on that, by the way, so stay tuned for that, on Andre Ward getting out too soon or right on time. But him getting upset, that's another thing that I want to address. Canelo Alvarez called Caleb Plant an MFer first. So if anybody lost their cool, it was Canelo. Canelo lost his cool. He snapped. And that's not like Canelo. Okay, Canelo is one of those guys that can remain calm. He has the poker face normally. He doesn't say much. And when he does, it's more than likely, it's pretty respectful. But lately, this year, he's becoming this guy. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck, this is my night. That type of dude. You're no fight nobody. That guy. So then, then you take that, because if Demetrius Andre would have been close, he probably would have shoved him. Right? Then said what he said to him. But since Caleb Plant was a guy for him to fight and to face, he shoved Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was cool. You seen Caleb Plant have the Anthony Joshua, had his hands behind his back talking to him. That shows that, hey, I'm not afraid of you. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to engage in you. I'm just telling you what I need to tell you. And Canelo shoved him. He insulted him and he shoved him. So something had to happen in the mindset of Canelo Alvarez. And then another thing, he's saying, well, I'm going to remain calm. That lets you know that if you have to say that you're remaining calm, more than likely you're not calm. You know what I mean? Counterpunch. Because, you look at Wilder. I'm calm right now, but I'm violent. I'm enraged. Those type of things. Like, well, you're not calm. You're just telling people that you're calm. And I think the same thing is happening to Canelo Alvarez, for him to do that. Now, could it be that Caleb Plant got under the skin of Canelo Alvarez? More than likely so. More than likely so, people. Okay? So that's what we're dealing with. And it's going to be something to see. We will see if Ward is right and Canelo's wrong and vice versa. You guys tell me what you think about Canelo Alvarez wanting Andre Ward to come out of retirement to fight him after he beats Caleb Plant. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.